All right, so final topic. I do want to talk about a new device that just randomly caught my attention from a tech website with a bunch of articles, just scrolling through, reading news and stuff, and it's so weird. It kind of looks familiar based on the design, but it's something totally new and different, and it's called the Beepberry. Yeah, it's sort of like a play off from the BlackBerry, but it's not from BlackBerry itself. It's called Beepberry. Yes, it's kind of like a portable e-paper computing device. It really does have a low power. It's very low resolution. Uh, you know, LCD screen of like 400 by 240 pixels, so very low, not very good at all. It does have like a backlit keyboard and a touchpad, similar to one of those BlackBerry classic phones and so forth, but it can be ordered with a Raspberry Pi 0W and so forth with a 2000 mAh battery supply juice. And you have to, for some reason, you need to 3 print your own case or whatever, like have a one of those 3D printers that can create your case for you and whatever, that sort of things. Sort of weird, uh with RGB LED notifications, and like of course with USB-C port. It's just sort of weird, and you need to be supplied with micro SD card for storage and so forth. You know it's good that it's not very expensive. I'm not sure if it's worth it at like $79, but considering like modern calculator, phone mixtures, whatever, like it's not really meant to be like a smartphone. It's just like a computer slash calculator mini phone, sort of. I don't know. It's just like it might look kind of like a BlackBerry, but it's just sort of bare bones as well. 79 is for the bare bones model, let me call it that way, or $99 if you want a Raspberry Pi 0W included as well. Just extra cost for a Raspberry device. So, it's just really meant to be used for like a beeper, universal chatting app or something like that. It does combine with like 15 chat networks to a single package. Developed by a guy named hold on, let me see here. By Migikovsky. It's like launched or developed like sometime early 2021 to make life easier for those like utilizing different chatting platforms and so forth. And like 50 units available to be shipped, and going to be shipped at some time soon. So good for hackers to use. So yeah, the guy's name's actually Eric Migikovsky. He's a smartwatch designer responsible for developing the Beepberry device. But whether $79, $90, I mean, it's fine. I mean, for what you're getting, I guess it's okay. Maybe it might be interesting for a while. Then, like, we're still going to be distracted by our smartphones and news apps and social media apps and gaming apps and whatever. And then we'll just forget about the Beepberry exists after like a month or two. Like, I mean, sure, we'll pay more money for new phones, but and the Beepberry is not very expensive, but I mean, it's just, the features are okay. I mean, sure, resolution is not much. With an LCD screen, battery seems fine. Nice that there's USB-C port, and it's good that we need to have our micro SD cards. That micro SD cards are always very good and reliable, and Raspberry Pis are always very, very well known, very reliable handheld devices and so forth. But like the Beepberry, based on the picture I saw, it kind of looks like a BlackBerry, but it's not a BlackBerry, which is kind of funny and weird at the same time. But kind of like a mix of a calculator and a watch sort of thing, but not really used for phone calls, I suppose. I mean, I'm not sure if it'll catch on. You know what I mean? I doubt very much that it's just going to catch on in popularity worldwide, but it's cool that there's like a little companion device, sort of as like a calculator that can do multiple things. But then again, with calculator apps on our phones, it'll be very tough competition, but I admire the effort made to sort of be innovative while capturing some sort of a level of nostalgia for former BlackBerry users, especially since now the smartphones itself very rarely available on the market with Samsungs and the iPhones, the Huawei's, HTC's, Google Pixels, Sony Xperia phones, and whomever I'm missing on the smartphone market, still very popular compared to BlackBerry from very little to non-existent market, especially since going from their own software to Google Androids. But the Beepberry, good effort, but I'm afraid I see moderate success at best going forward.